Monkees. They, of course, were pre-MTV friends, and they are still here in the late 1980s, monkeying around.
Hey, with the Monkees!
21 years ago, two young musicians and two young actors took the entertainment world by surprise when the Monkees premiered on NBC TV. The series became the most widely circulated program in Screen Gem's history, shown in 35 different countries and dubbed in 20 languages. The Monkees became the top group of 1967, with record sales exceeding 35 million. They were more popular that year than the Beatles and Rolling Stones combined. If it's hard to believe that the Monkees accomplished so much, maybe it's because their fame was so fleeting. In a few short years, they became just another Hollywood memory.
The show was cast much like all television shows are cast. I mean, except that there was a little more, considerably more emphasis put on musical abilities, but not entirely. They didn't just, otherwise they would have hired...
They would have hired somebody else.
They would have hired studio musicians.
The Monkees was television's first anti-establishment comedy. It brought long-haired musicians and rock and roll music right into the living rooms of America. Adults hated the show, but kids loved the music and the Monkees.
Because it said, here's a bunch of young adults who can live their own lives without daddy telling. You know, all the other shows were, Father Knows Best, You Fool You, and My Three Stupid Sons in those days. That was television,
We enjoyed it tremendously.
It was like one big show. The 58, you could have put them side by side, and it was like shooting the 58.
The producers are very clever. They created an environment where we could be very spontaneous and really appear like we were coming out of a party all the time, which is basically what we did. No, it was great fun.
The Monkees' efforts as a band weren't ignored either. Since they got their start as actors who didn't play on records, the music world criticized their success as a band. Eventually, they did go on to produce, write, and perform on their records. And they emerged as a true rock band, performing live around the world to millions of fans. By the end of the Monkees' second TV season, it was decided there would be no third season. Ideas for the show had run dry. With the primetime promotion of their music gone, the end was inevitable. Record sales took a nosedive. Television had given the Monkees their success, and television would take it away.
I had a hard time with it. These guys did have more experience in learning how to cope with it. They'd had previous experience. I never had. Plus, I was a compulsive success denier in those days. I had this success. I couldn't handle it myself.
Peter Tork's experience as a monkey left him broke and disillusioned. He wanders the country trying his hand at everything from performing to school teaching. Over the years, he had a long battle with drugs and alcohol. He finally conquered the problem, but not before he hit rock bottom. The charge of possession of hashish landed him in an Oklahoma penitentiary for 3 months.
I've had a taste of the success and the downtime after. And I guess I kind of expected it and knew it was coming and didn't bother me.
Mickey Dolenz, fed up with life as an actor, turned his attentions to a career in directing.
Well, after the Monkees, it was the time to sort of think about how rich I was.
Acting remained Davy Jones' first love, but roles for an ex-monkey were hard to find. Eventually, he returned to his roots in theater. Michael Nesmith went on to gain fame, fortune, and a Grammy as a video pioneer. His achievements put his days as a monkey far behind him. 2 decades after the original series premiered, the Monkees have television to thank once again for a second shot at stardom. The Monkees, minus Mike Nesmith, are together again with an all-new album and 2 successful concert tours under their belts. Today, a whole new generation of fans raised on Monkees reruns and music video are experiencing Monkey Mania for the first time. And what's next for the Monkees? Well, there's talk of a movie, and then who knows? Maybe more albums and concert tours.
Whatever the challenge is, we're ready for it, and we enjoy doing it. And so, bring on the next challenge.
Davy Jones has written an autobiography called They Made a Monkey Out of Me, and he says it's ironic that MTV, which helped to revive the band by airing the old shows, refuses to play any of the band's new videos. Why? I'm not sure. We'll stay with us next.